Okay, today we're going to talk about bowing, but before we do that, we're going to learn two fiddling poses. These are like yoga poses. The first one we're going to call striking cobra. Do you see how the shape of my hand here kind of resembles a cobra in profile, ready to strike? So in this pose, striking cobra, the back of our hand is level with the floor, the wrist is bent, and the elbow is just kind of hanging loose and relaxed. It's not closed in against the body like this, against the torso. There's a bit of space between the torso and the elbow here. And the most important part of this pose is that the back of the hand is level with the floor. Striking cobra. Okay, second pose is sleeping cobra. So here we have the wrist more or less straight. The back of the hand is still level with the floor. Notice we still have some space here between the inside of my arm and the torso. So let's review. We have striking cobra and sleeping cobra. Before we even make noise here, before we put bow hair to string, let's just do this a couple times. So striking cobra, wrist bent, back of hand level with the floor. Sleeping cobra, we have the hand, I should say the wrist straight, and the back of the hand is level with the floor. Striking cobra, sleeping cobra, striking cobra, sleeping cobra. Let's grab the bow, let's put it on our strings here, put it on any old string. Hey, let's just say the D string, let's just pick one. And now when we have our bow close to the frog, when we're bowing close to the frog like this, you'll see that the back of the hand is level with the floor, the wrist is bent, and the elbow is just kind of hanging in a relaxed and loose sort of way. So now we get to the tip of the bow and notice that my wrist is straight. Okay, why are we talking about striking cobras and sleeping cobras? It's because these two positions are basically where your hand is going to end up. At either end of the bow. So when we're down here close to the frog, at the very end of the bow, on the lower end of the bow, we have striking cobra. And then when we're at the tip, we have sleeping cobra. So the whole purpose here is to keep the wrist bending through the bow stroke, like this. If we keep the wrist locked while we're bowing, our hand becomes like a protractor, and we bow in kind of an arc, in kind of a circle, and that's not good because it's an extreme example, but we get a sound kind of like that. We get that sort of scratchy, sort of whispery sound as that bow travels in an arc. And inevitably, if we have the wrist too straight, too locked in place through the bow stroke, we're going to bow toward the bridge, and that's, as you've probably noticed already, the closer you bow to the bridge, kind of the more grating and scratchy and biting the tone gets. What we want the bow to do is to travel in a straight line between the edge of the fingerboard and the bridge. So something like this. So back to striking cobra. You can see the back of the hand is level with the floor, the wrist is bent, and the elbow is just kind of hanging loose. Back to the tip, we have the wrist straight, back of the hand level with the floor. Let's just do this together a few times. And there we have it. Striking cobra, sleeping cobra. Striking cobra, sleeping cobra. Good luck.